A man advances over the ice and snow of the Fimbulwinter, heading to the edge where the land meets the sea. As cleansing flame from Surtur explodes in the distance, and the howls of Fenrir echo through his ears, he is aiming for a different target, the one that he is fated to fight. Each footstep causing a thunderclap, and each motion a bolt of lightning. The wind rushing through his thick auburn hair, and causing his ice-clogged beard to sway against his bare chest. This was his destiny. And as he approached the end, he drew his hammer from his belt, the runes and markings along it seeming to shake as he raises it to bear against his opponent. From the depths of the sea, a massive silver frame arches its back, pulling itself free. Freezing water drips from its serpentine frame as scales, more durable than any shield, gleam in the dying light of the world. This is Jormungandr. As the beast looms overhead, the man in his hammer looks up, and he, as he had many times before against many massive opponents, lets loose a chuckle. I'm Thor the Thunderer. This is going to be interesting. And the two begin their battle at the end of days, their Chaos Kampf, their Ragnarok! And as they do, Thor and Jormungandr scorch the land and deal damage across the entire planet. Tremors and flashes of lightning, cracks of thunder, all coalescing in a fatal conflict, one with tooth and tail, the other with his legendary hammer Mjolnir. And in the end, only one survives. A final crack and boom of lightning as the hammer Mjolnir crushes into the top of the beast's head. And that is where Jormungandr's body, massive enough to wrap around the world, falls limp. And the god lands, covered in wounds and bites from his battle, poison flowing through his veins. And desperately, he makes his advance forward, heading back to the fray that he had left. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh! And that is where the God of Thunder's story ends. 9 steps after killing Jormungandr, Thor's own life comes to an end. And that is truly a defeat fitting for the God of Thunder and Strength. Now, you may have noticed that I described Thor as having auburn hair and a bare chest and a long beard. These are things we don't commonly associate with the God of Thunder, but more accurately in mythology, Thor often only wore a male shirt, if a shirt at all, and a cape made of furs rather than red fabric, and his hair was auburn instead of blonde. That is not to say that Thor is not mighty, no matter the form he takes, for he is indeed the god of strength, and that weighs lofty upon his shoulders. So sure, while Mjolnir can be lifted by anyone strong enough and not the worthy, and while Thor may not look like he belongs on the cover of GQ, he is still the god of thunder, and should still be respected. Until next time, stay curious.